In this video, I'm going to show you how to enter a Happy Ratters trial through Secreterrier. From the trial premium, you will find a link that you can copy and paste or may be clickable from the premium PDF file, and it will take you to this screen. It'll prompt you to log in first if you're not already logged into your account, and then it should take you to this online entry screen. And from here, if you have multiple dogs, you're going to select which dog that you want to enter. I'm going to start with Hampton. So when I select my dog, you can see that all these options come up on the right-hand side. The first thing to note here is that the standard game and the standard levels are all listed first. So you've got the Ratter level, the Happy Ratter level, and so on. And then after that, it gets into the actual games. And they are in alphabetical order. You can also see here for the games, so when you see a number after a game name, that's the level. So for example, this is Amazing Rat 1, level 1, this is Amazing Rat level 2, and so on. Also, you will see that there are a couple of different options per game that you can select. As I hover over, you can see I have the option to choose one or the other. I'm going to explain what those are. Some people do get them confused. So the first level, the first column here on the left is what they call the regular stream of games. And then on the right is what they call the metallics. And many people don't know what the metallics are, and they accidentally choose that. So the metallics is a stream where you will stay, even after you've titled in a level, you can choose to stay at the lower level and continue to compete and play at the lower level. And that puts you in the metallics stream. You can still earn cues and get ribbons and get some metallics titles, which is nice. And why would you want to be in the metallics versus the regular stream? A good example is, let's say you as a handler are brand new and you want a little bit more exposure rather than having the pressure of a higher level, or you titled very quickly and you're not sure that your dog is ready to move up into the next level, and so you want to play in the lower level for more practice. So those are a couple of good reasons why you might want to choose the metallics over the standard stream. But if you have titled in a level and you have moved up, or you want to move up into the next level, make sure that you choose what's on the left side. If you want to continue to play in a lower level, then you stay over here in the metallic side. So Hampton, I am not doing anything in metallics. He plays in the regular levels, and I will keep him in the levels that he's in. So I'm going to, in the standard, I'm going to enter him in the extraordinaire. So you find the game, you find the level you want to be in, and you just simply click. As you see, once you click what you want, the other side will get grayed out, so you can't choose both. Also be mindful that you can only enter 6 games per day. That is the Happy Ratter rule, and the system won't allow you to enter any more than that. So for Saturday and Sunday trials, and that's what that means. So Saturday trial 1, Saturday trial 2, Sunday trial 1, Sunday trial 2. So that's labeled which trials that these games are being offered in. This happens to be a Friday, Saturday, Sunday trials on all 3 days. So some are offered only on some games are only offered on certain days. So I'm going to put him in the extraordinaire level. I'm also going to play Rats in the House with him. Now he's in Rats in the House 2, so I'm going to put him in all 4 in Rats in the House level 2. If by chance, as you're clicking around, you make a mistake and you didn't mean to enter that, you can always just unclick it and then it deselects it. But I am going to keep him in all of the Rats in the House. And let's play Silent Hunt. He is again in level 2, so I'm going to pick Silent Hunt 2. So when you're done picking all of the games that you want to enter, and I'm not going to fully do all of my dog's entries, these are just examples, but so let's say this is what I want to enter with Hampton. You go down to the very bottom, and I'm going to enter him in 10 games. In this screen, you don't need to put anything in here. You can put, if you're going to have somebody else handle your dog for you, and you can put your junior handler number if you're a junior handler. That just helps the trial host and the secretary with the paperwork and running orders. If you do have that information, or that you're going to run as a junior handler, it just helps them know what's happening there. I don't have any of that for Hampton, so I'm just going to hit submit. Now I have multiple dogs and I'd like to play with multiple dogs. So here you can verify your dog. I've got all of Hampton's entries are correct. Something that is a little bit confusing is that now my entries all have A's after them. That means that I have entered all of my entries are in the standard stream. If I had entered any of the metallics, it would show up as a B next to it. So be mindful when you're checking your confirmation at the end that anything with an A is a regular stream of games and anything with a B is a metallic stream. So all of my entries are looking correct. I'm going to move on to my next dog. So you can go back up here and let's pick Hero. I'm going to enter Hero in the trial as well. Hero is in the expert level for standard, so I will put him in all of those games. I also think I would like to play Friday night with him. So I'm going to go down here. You see these two games, Earn a Rat and Infestation, are only offered on Friday. I'm going to put him in those. Again, he's not playing in the metallics level. And he is also in Rats in the House, so I'll put him in Rats in the House for all 4 games. And that's what I'm going to play with him. And so again, you're going to hit enter. Again, I don't have anything to put in here, but you may if you have a separate handler for him or you are a junior handler, you can put that information and then you're going to hit submit. And now you can see in my cart, all of Hero's games are in there. Verify that they are correct. He's in the levels that I want, and he's, again, all A for the regular stream, not B for metallics. And then when you're finished entering all of your dogs and all of your entries, you do have to sign for those entries to verify that the information is correct before it allow you to go to the checkout. You see here, I can't choose checkout. So you click on the sign, and then you enter your full name and click the sign button. And now you can go to checkout. Verify here again is another opportunity for you to make sure that your entries are correct before you go ahead. If they're not, you can go back and you can change them. If you are still sure that they're correct, you continue checking out. We have no club credit, so I don't have anything to apply here. So then continue on to checking out again. And then it comes up to your payment. I have my Visa debit saved in here, so I would automatically use it. The system will allow, if you don't have a credit card, but you have a Visa debit, or you just want the money to come out of your bank account, not your credit card, the system will accept the Visa debit and take the funds directly from your bank account, and I prefer to do that, so that's why I have my Visa debit saved in there. Now, I'm not officially entering my dogs because I do want to enter more dogs and play more games, but if I was, then I would hit the submit payment button. And that will process it. We'll send you a confirmation. Again, double check that confirmation to make sure you are entered in everything that you want to. That if you have a B showing up at the end of it, that you are in metallics on purpose. And if not, if there's any changes to be made, just reach out to the trial host or the trial secretary. They will be able to change that for you ahead of time. But if you are entered in anything incorrectly and you arrive at the trial and you get to the line and you realize that you are entered in something wrong, you will have to play what you're entered in, because at that point in time, it's just too late for the secretary to make changes. So that's why it's really important that you check your confirmations now, and as soon as you enter, and you let the secretary or the trial host know that there are errors as soon as you spot them, so that way we can make sure that our paperwork is correct and that you are entered in the right games. So that was a little long, but I hope that helps everyone.